Hi guys, it is Saturday, June I think 29th. I haven't made a video in a while just talking about what's going on with me um in regards to my health. Um so I haven't been to any doctors in a couple of weeks. Kind of taking a break from doctors because I'm not really getting any answers on what's going on with me. Um, Lately, I've been trying my best to kind of put any thoughts of being sick out of my mind and just trying to focus on trying to, I guess, heal myself from the inside out. Um, Meaning, I've kind of been cutting back on the sugar and carb intake. Um, I lost a few pounds. It's been about maybe a week and a half. I cut out Pepsi, cut out white rice, cut out sugar. So anything I'm drinking is sugar free. Try my best to eat sugar free items. Let's see, switch to brown rice instead of white rice because I can't really cut out rice completely. Um, Having a lot of chicken and fish and turkey. I haven't bought any type of beef. Um, yeah, in about a week and a half, I think I lost a good 8, 9 pounds. Yeah, so drinking more water. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I was just tired of feeling um just like sluggish from the inside out. It's bad enough with the fibromyalgia that I'm super fatigued all the time and just exhausted, headaches, um, moody, irritable, and you know, just eating all the unhealthy things that I was eating, a lot of candy, a lot of chocolate, drinking like maybe 2 Pepsis a day. Um, I was just feeling more sluggish than usual. So I said maybe I just need to change the way I'm eating to see if I feel any better. And I am losing some pounds, but I'm not really feeling any better. So I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about how my fibromyalgia is, for how fibromyalgia is for me. So I do notice as I get older, I am 38. As I get older, the fibromyalgia is getting much worse. When I was in my 20s, I used to be able to, lift things, move things, clean rigorously for several hours. I am a clean freak. I don't like messes. And as I get older, it's becoming very, very difficult to live the life that I lived in my mid 20s. Um, Cleaning now, like cleaning my house, I kind of have to like strategize. It sounds ridiculous, but I have to take room by room. Like maybe I'll do 1 or 2 rooms today, 1 or 2 rooms tomorrow. I cannot clean the whole house in one day because what's happening is an hour or two after I sit down from that cleaning, I am in agony. My whole body hurts from head to toe, and the pain in my body just, it's unbearable. And doesn't matter if I take my medication as normal, the pain just won't stop. I can use, pain creams, ice packs, and I won't be able to control my pain. Yeah, so the pain is definitely getting worse. Um, I had surgery in January for instability of my lower spine. I had L5S1 fused, had some rods and screws put in there, just kind of stabilize it with a little device that had bone graft in it to fuse the two vertebrae together. And that was in January. So currently the bone is still growing out and trying to fuse those two lower vertebrae. I cannot, I have no like movement in my lower back. Like I cannot move the way I used to. It's very hard getting in and out of bed. It hurts. Doctors really didn't tell me that the fusing would hurt. Um, I knew I wouldn't have the same twisty motion that I used to have since the spine are fusing, but I'm in pain. The surgery did not relieve my lower back pain. It's just a whole different type of pain. And so she's fake coughing, guys. If you hear her in the background, she's fake coughing because I'm not paying her attention. That's my 3-year-old. So yeah, the back pain is a lot worse. I have just back pain from my neck down to my ankles all the time, every day. Um, Lower back pain is still pretty bad, even though I had surgery. Um, of course, with fibromyalgia, you know that it's widespread muscle pain, tenderness, joint pain, nerve pain. Sometimes I get these weird nerve sensations all over my body where it feels like someone has a hot needle and is poking me in different parts. Like 2 days ago, it happened right here. It felt like somebody was jabbing me with a hot knife on my upper lip. I don't know why, but it lasted maybe 5 minutes and then it stopped. I don't know why these things happen. So that happens. So yeah, the fibromyalgia pain is very different for everybody. For me, it's constant all day aching pain, just feeling like I have the flu 24/7, plus hit by a Mack truck. That's basically what I feel like every day of my life. Like I'm just was crossing the street while having the flu. I was wearing cement boots and I had gallons of water on both shoulders. So I have a gallon of water here, a gallon of water here. I'm wearing cement boots while having the flu, and I'm crossing the street, and I was hit by a Mack truck. That's what I feel like every day of my life. And it's really hard for people around me, my family, to kind of understand what I'm going through, since I do get up and I do some cleaning and I do some cooking and I still run some errands. Everybody thinks, well, if you can do all that stuff, you cannot be in as much pain as you say you are. The problem is I don't have a choice. I have to get up and do these things because I have 3 children. And, the 13-year-old can maybe make a few things for himself, but he still hasn't mastered how to do laundry. The 7-year-old can't really do much other than clean up her room. She can't go grocery shopping. She doesn't know how to do laundry yet. She can maybe help with some of the sweeping. The 3-year-old, she's still having difficulty with the potty, and she does help me take some of the clothes out of the dryer, and but they rely on me. I have to cook. I have to go buy the groceries. I have to make sure that the home is clean. uh with 5 people living here, if I didn't pick up as best as I can, this place would be an episode of hoarding buried alive, because 3 kids in a house, they make big messes. And I have taught the 3-year-old to clean up. She has a playroom, and even though she has a playroom, it's often a disaster area in the playroom, and then she kind of drops toys in every room of the house. And so yes, they can help some, but we all know as mothers that we do everything, and it's really hard if you're not a healthy mother. um there's expectations that a mother should do everything for her family. um Even when she's sick, a mother gets up and does everything. You know, it's a bit different. I'm not trying to offend men, but when a man is sick, he often stays in bed, from what I've seen. But when a mom is sick, even with the flu, she still has to get up and do. So it's the same thing for a mother that's suffering from a chronic illness. You still have to get up and do. And it's even worse because fibromyalgia is invisible. It's invisible. I don't look sick. I look chubby and healthy. And that's not how I feel. I feel sick all the time. As I sit here and I talk to you, my shoulder is in agony right now from holding the phone. And so my hand sometimes gets, this is from me holding the phone, guys. Do you see my hand? Okay. So, yeah, that's just from holding the phone too long. My hands will get stuck and I have to force myself to open them. And it may seem ridiculous and it may seem silly, but I don't think anyone really understands what I'm going through. Um, Fibromyalgia is getting way worse for me as the years go on. Like I said, feeling like you have the flu, wearing cement boots and gallons of water on your shoulders, and then you get hit by a Mack truck. That's what I feel like every day of my life. Oh, and don't forget to add randomly getting electrocuted. So yeah, like I said the other day, I had on my upper lip, I don't know why, I was just sitting watching TV and all of a sudden I felt like someone was poking me with a hot needle in my upper lip, and it lasted like 5 minutes and I couldn't even touch. It hurt so bad. And sometimes that happens in my feet and my hands, my shoulders, sometimes my chest, and it's just, I don't know, it's like my nerves are a mess. So that if I didn't have children, I wouldn't get out of bed. I wouldn't get out of bed because sometimes just getting out of the bed hurts so much. And it's not like I haven't tried stuff. I've tried exercising, which while I'm doing it doesn't feel so bad, but then the night and the next morning after exercising, I literally want to die. The pain is so bad. And you know, like I said, I don't look sick. So people sometimes when I say, God, I'm just hurting so bad, I just want the pain to stop, people look at me like I'm crazy because they don't see. They can't see the pain. It's inside. It's inside. They don't see the agony. And being in pain every single day of your life is depressing. Depressing. And I mean, it's I never thought of myself as a depressed person. I always thought, well, everybody has their down days, but lately I have more down days than up days, and I was actually considering going to my doctor to see if maybe I can discuss some of my symptoms with her and figure out if maybe I need to be on some type of depression medicine. I don't know because I've tried everything. The pain is not going to go away. I I I've come to terms with there's no cure for fibromyalgia, and if I have to live the rest of my life being in pain every day of my life, I have to find a way to cope because this is just 38. I'm 38 and I feel like I'm 90 basically. Major major surgery in my lower back, extremely painful recovery, and I still have lower back pain. So I don't know, is it because I'm still healing or because it just failed? I don't know. Just the pain, you know, the hand pain is getting worse. In the morning, I'm so stiff, I feel like I'm gonna break. And it's just the constant pain, not being able to do things that I want to do, not being able to walk for long, exercise, just run and play. In order, if I sit down on the floor to play with my 3-year-old, I have such a hard time getting up off the floor. It's pathetic. I sometimes look at myself as, my God, you're pathetic. You're so pathetic. You can't even manage simple things. And then I have to check myself and say, you're not pathetic. You have an incurable disease, an incurable invisible disease that nobody understands that you have it. So sometimes I start questioning myself. If no one else can see it, maybe is it not happening? But then it is, because I'm in pain. I know this is real. That's just the pain. Forget about everything. I mean, don't forget about it. In addition to the pain, there's all the other things that go along with having fibromyalgia, the isolation, just feeling very alone in what you're going through because nobody really understands. There's the isolation, what it does to your mind. The brain fog is getting so bad. The memory loss is horrible. Sometimes I'm driving and forget where I'm going and how to get there. I'm stuttering a lot more than I used to. And sometimes I forget what I'm saying while I'm saying it. Or I'll mean to say something and another word comes out instead. And, like, never had this issue. I have a master's degree. I was able to handle graduate school when I was in my 20s, and now I just can't remember simple things like where I'm going. So pain, isolation, issues with your mind, and then, just getting depressed and down because of what you're going through and having to fake being well all the time just so you don't feel like a failure. It's really hard to live with fibromyalgia when others are judging you all the time and then you're judging yourself. If there's anybody out there with fibromyalgia, can understand what I'm saying, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. It's bad enough that other people don't understand what you're going through. You got to be kind to yourself. You didn't do this to yourself. You didn't cause yourself to get fibromyalgia. You didn't wish this on yourself. You're not faking. Your pain is real. It's okay if you can't do everything that other people can do. Not everybody is suffering how you're suffering. You're doing the best you can. You are enough. There are others like you that are going through the exact same thing that you're going through. It's so hard. Just take it one day at a time. I'm taking it one day at a time. My pain is not going to go away. I just have to understand that this is my life. I have fibromyalgia. It is impacting every aspect of my life. I'm not working right now, and I've been denied Social Security 3 times. I don't know what my plan is. I would like to work. I want an income. I want to be productive like I used to be. It's really hard. Just gonna take it one day at a time. I have people depending on me, and that's the reason why I'm still going strong. Why? I'm trying to be the best mother I can be. I'm still in pain management, still taking medication for the pain. On a scale from 1 to 10, I say when I take my medication, I'm just taking tramadol and Flexeril, nothing major. My pain is probably like a 7, 8 while on my medication. I take medication every day. 3 times a day for the tramadol, once at night for the Flexeril. Pain is about a 7, 8 with medicine on a scale from 1 to 10. I've tried not taking any medicine at all, and the pain is just excruciating. It is a 10 out of 10, probably higher. I can't move, can barely move. So it's like I have to take the medicine just to be able to get out of bed and do the best I can. It does not take away my pain. It just makes it so that I'm able to move and do some things. If I don't take it, I can't move. I won't be able to get out of bed. The pain is so bad. So, I mean, just trying the best I can. And I just wish more people would understand what it's like to have fibromyalgia, to appear to everyone to just be lazy, to just make excuses for why you're not doing things. I'm not pretending. I don't know any person in the world that would want to have fibromyalgia. I mean, it's really hard to try to explain to people. Some people get it, but a lot of people don't get it. And sometimes the people that don't get it are the ones that you want to understand most. So, keep your head up. Try your best and know that there are people going through the same exact thing that you are. You know, comment, reach out, and just try to stay as positive as you can. It's hard, but try.